Hi Cancer, welcome to Hoodie Priestess Tarot. I'm Jodine, your host. So let's get started with the Modern Life Oracle and see who's thinking about you. Who's thinking about Cancer? Who's got my Cancer collective on their mind? All right, here we go. Who do we have? The Inbox Zero Hero. Okay, well, let's ask Tarot. What is the Inbox Zero Hero thinking of my Cancer collective? Or what is it that Cancer needs to know about the Inbox Zero Hero? Please and thank you. All right, here we go. 7 of Wands. Talk to the hand. Okay. 5 of Wands. Challenge. Oh, 10 of Swords. Ouch. What's on the bottom of the deck now? 7 of Cups. Well, let me see. This person's got their boundaries up. They're working on something that's challenging for them. They have had a really rough past. Now, I don't know if that's with you or with someone else, but they've had a pretty rough time in the past and a lot of damage and betrayal and brokenheartedness and maybe feeling like a victim and just feeling like they weren't getting treated properly. Underneath the 7 of Cups is the 3 of Swords, that heartbreak again, that betrayal, that hurt. I'm hurt. Then we've got Knight of Wands, which is an action taker, and the King of Swords, which is all head, no heart. I don't know. It just strikes me that this person's holding everybody back. They're working on a challenge. I don't know if they're in group therapy or what. Let me see the 10 of Swords here. I'm going to go another level with this one. Please let me see the 10 of Swords for the Inbox Zero Hero. What's this big owie? Thanks. They're trying to move away from it. They may not talk to me about it. It seems like they just... Let's see what else comes up here. 8 of Pentacles. Either they're burying themselves in their work or they're really working on getting over... Like I said, they were working on a challenge. I kind of feel like I'm being told the same thing twice here. Like when they put their hand up and said stop, like they really meant it. Like they even meant it for me to stop. One more card. Yeah, they're walking away. So is this someone that you're interested in, Cancer? If it is, maybe you want to back off and just give this person time and space. Because when this 7 of Cups is sitting on the bottom of the deck, I don't think it means that they have a lot of options. I think it means that they're working on so many things. And they might be dealing with some levels of confusion and bewilderment and just feeling like there's a lot on their plate right now. They're trying to mend up from something. Might be best to just leave them to it. They're working hard on it. That's one good thing I see. They are working on it. They're not just sitting there. Okay, Who else is thinking about Cancer? Who is thinking about Cancer? The Deadline Surfer. Sagittarius had a go with this one last week. Is this everybody's boss? I don't know. Okay, Deadline Surfer. What is the Deadline Surfer thinking about Cancer? Or what is it that Cancer needs to know about the Deadline Surfer? Let us find out. There we go, thanks. And we have Seven of Wands again. Okay. The Hermit. The Empress. Is somebody getting close to their due date? What's on the bottom of the deck here? The Knight of Wands. That's interesting. I wonder if the below decks is going to be any help to me. The Deadline Surfer, too, is putting up a boundary. They're just saying, everybody stay back. Or they might be feeling like they're fighting with everybody, or they've got to fight everybody up, or hold everybody back. They've had enough. Okay? And the Hermit is to withdraw and to go off by themselves. Like they've had enough, they're going off by themselves. They're keeping to themselves. I don't mean literally that they've went into a cave or climbed a mountain, although maybe they have. Maybe they're showing up at work every day and sitting next to you, but they are keeping to themselves because they're creating something. Or they're just more comfortable with themselves, or it could be that they're pregnant. This could actually be a pregnant person whose due date is fast approaching. Maybe they're going into nesting mode. Those of you who have gone through pregnancy before, you know the nesting phase. When you're getting the house ready for the baby, it's coming soon. So this too might be somebody you're trying to reach out to who feels like they're really withdrawing. I would not take it personally. I mean, not far down in the deck we have the Lover's card. So this could be a very, I suppose this could be a lover. I suppose some of you could be having a romantic relationship with somebody who's getting close to having a baby, and maybe you feel like you're having to sit in the back seat or play second fiddle or something because they're going through this really big thing. Or maybe this is just a really close friend. And, you know, birth, that could mean having a baby, but it could be that they're working on some other creative project too. Like they're really into what they're doing. Maybe they're growing a garden. Maybe they're painting a mural. Maybe they're rehearsing a play or practicing a dance. You know, it could be just something that they are developing. It could be developing something, a new business. And maybe you feel like they're all about themselves, like they're keeping to themselves, and like there's not any room for you in their life. I don't see any animosity toward you here. So I would say don't take it personal. Maybe give them some space, which I feel like I said about the last person too. Cancer, you're needing some attention. Who else is thinking about you? Who's thinking about Cancer? Let's see who else is out there. Who's got Cancer on their minds? The Meal Prep Mastermind. This one has been getting around. Okay, so what do we need to know about the Meal Prep Mastermind? What does Cancer need to know about that? Oh, a card has come whipping itself out. Tower. I don't know if that's going to apply to this or not. They usually do, but for now I'm going to set it on the margin and see what else comes up. One more shuffle. And we have the Seven of Swords, which is that card of questionable character, questionable intentions. And we have the Lovers. Interesting. And we have Strength. Okay, first of all, we've got heavy Leo energy here. We've got heavy Gemini energy here. Okay. What's on the bottom of the deck? It's that Empress again. Empress is Taurus energy, in case I didn't mention it before. We've got the Empress, and then we've got the Nine of Swords and the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords, 2 pages in a row. And then the Page of Wands. Holy smokers, 3 pages in a row. There's some messages out there. Oh my goodness, that seems like a whole reading in itself. Well, let's see now. This Meal Prep Mastermind might do something unexpected that you didn't see coming at all. Either that, or they could be robbing you, or they could be lying to you in some way. Or maybe they're just going to do something unexpected. Or maybe they're going to do something unexpected. You are in a very close relationship with them. Could be romantic, could be marriage, could be best friends. It's going to take some strength on your part. Either that or something totally unexpected is happening to them, and it's requiring strength on their part. Or maybe you've got a friend who's going through some sort of breakdown in their life, okay? Could be a nervous breakdown, mental breakdown, could be divorce, it could be lightning struck their house. I mean, something breaking down unexpectedly, totally unexpected, and they need your support. I mean, the Empress would be a card of nurture, you know, because here's the Nine of Swords right under that. That's the, I can't get my mind to settle down. I'm awake all night thinking about or worrying about or ruminating over, or my mind is addled. I can't get it to settle down. So somebody may need you. They may need your friendship. They may need this close relationship with you. So there's more than one Cancer out there, and I think there's more than one way to interpret this person, okay? Right, let's ask one more time. Who's got Cancer on their mind? The human GPS. Okay. What does Cancer need to know about the human GPS? Or is there a message for Cancer from the human GPS? Let's find out. Nine of Cups. We'll see what comes out with that. Queen of Wands. And the World. Interesting there. What's on the bottom of the deck? It's that Tower again. Do you know somebody who's going through a divorce who may be interested in you, Cancer, when they're free? Just asking. I mean, I'm not sure. I've got the card of wish fulfillment. I've got the card of somebody thinks somebody's pretty damn good looking. Somebody feels like somebody else is hot and has charisma and has a lot of confidence. And when he or she walks in the room, everybody takes note. They've just got that about their personality. And we've got the card of beginnings and endings of cycles. So when I see Tower sitting off to the side, I'm thinking something ended. And when I see that this person has wish fulfillment and sort of this Queen of Wands, this admiring a Queen of Wands tells me maybe they would like to get another thing started. So the endings and beginnings card. Cancer, is that you? That's what I see for the human GPS. All right, Cancer, that's who's thinking about you. Let's find out, who is Cancer thinking about? Who's on your mind, my dear collective? Not just who's thinking about you. Who's on Cancer's mind? The social media junkie of all creatures. Okay, well, what do we need to know about the social media junkie? What does Cancer need to know specifically? All right, and we shall see. All right, and we have the Ace of Cups and the Star. And the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. You have feelings for this person, or this person has feelings for you. And they admire you. They're wishing for you and they admire you. Or vice versa. One of you is a single person. This is the card of the single woman, but it doesn't have to be. One of you is a single person who's done very well for him, herself in their life, their self, kind of exemplified here by bling. You could be a fancy lady or a fancy man. You could be well-dressed. You could be a person who takes good care of themselves. And it shows, okay? Or they are, all right? But there's some admiration here. And there may be a past with a big owie in it that we're healing from. With this card, it could be, it doesn't have to be. It could be that you think that person's a rock star. What's on the bottom of the deck? The Queen of Wands. Okay, we already talked about the Queen of Wands and how vivacious she is. Okay, good. Who else is Cancer thinking about? So last time we're going to use these decks. Okay, who else is Cancer thinking about? Here we go. Hungry Beast. Pisces was thinking about this too. Okay, well, what about Hungry Beast? It's odd because I was saying to Pisces, everything in that deck looks like a human being, except for Hungry Beast, who looks like something else. So what is Cancer? What's the relation between Cancer and Hungry Beast? What's going on there? Cancer's thinking about Hungry Beast. We got this card jumped out. It's the Ace of Cups. It's the card of emotion or feeling. All right. Now, also we have Seven of Cups. That's a lot of something. And Eight of Pentacles, which is work. It's the card of work. It's the card of working on something or working something out or trying to master something or having mastered something. And then we have the Sun, which is the card of Leo, if that makes any difference at all. Okay, so Hungry Beast, and what's at the bottom of our deck is the Star again. Okay. So somebody's working on some sort of confusion that has recently been revealed to them. Either that or they're really happy. They've got an abundance of things that they love. One of which might be a job or some sort of occupation that they love, or some sort of art. Maybe they're an artist who's working on things that they love. Whatever it is in their life, they have a lot of things that they love. Quite a few things. Here's the card of emotion. My heart feelings. Okay? And maybe they're working on the life they've always wished for. Maybe this is somebody who's living their best life right now. It looks like that to me. So I don't know if the Hungry Beast is an actual person for you or if it symbolizes something else. Symbolizes something you've been working to feed for a long time, and now you are. Okay. One last thing before we go, because we're running our time up. Let's ask Urban Crow Oracle for a card for you, and then we will, and then I will stop monopolizing your time. Okay, Urban Crow card for Cancer, please. Urban Crow Oracle for Cancer. One more. All right, here we go. Release. You've been hanging on to something. It's time to let it go, my friend. Let's read about it. It's a 39, so it's a 12, which means it's a 3, which is the card of manifestation and creation and collaboration. Let's look it up and see what it says. When the time comes when you cannot grieve anymore and it's time to let go, release is that next step. This card may come to you when you need help moving forward or accepting an ending. It is time to move on, rise up, and release yourself from the past. Release represents the transition between letting go and moving on. It is that moment when we become aware that we can no longer hold on to the past or an event that cannot be altered. You may need to consider if your situation is blocked or impacted by something that needs to be released. Okay, my dear, I'm going to leave it at that because we're at almost 25 minutes now. And I've been trying to keep the time down. Okay. I love you, Cancer, and until we meet again, take care and bye-bye.